Hi. At this time, we're going to go through the action tracker and see how it all kind of fits together. So this is a template of an action tracker I've used for my clients recently. It's based in Excel, and I have included a copy of this in the training. So if you click over, you'll be able to download a template in both Windows 2010 and 2003. So starting from the top, we have the team leader and the action track owner. And this would be J. Hannah. Today's date, this updates automatically with the formula. So it gets us to know automatically when actions become due or not. So I wouldn't update that. I have a serial number for the action. So when you're referencing them back, you can reference them against action number 4, action number 3, action 417, action 2007. The problem or issue. So number 1, we have the leaking roof causing a health and safety risk. This is the problem. This is why we're raising the action. And it helps give a little bit of context around what the problem is and the need for the solution. And the action was to get a quote for fixes from the plumbers. Owner, this is Hannah, who also is the action tracker owner. I've included the date the action was raised, the target date. So this is when we are supposed to complete the action. And now the date is supposed to have been, the date it was actually completed. And it was completed on the 10th of November against a target completion date of the 17th of November. So the status automatically changes to done. Then we have the next action, overdue employee appraisals. The action is to schedule outstanding reviews for Tom K. and Jeremy E. by Kenna. The date it was raised the 15th of July, and it was supposed to be done on the 10th of November. So again, she's had about a few months to get this done. It's not been done yet, and so it's now become overdue. And in the comment section, someone has put Tom has yet to confirm his availability, but she's now expecting to complete this on the 12th of December. So she's not updated her due date, but she's left it in the comment section. The next action, number 3, again, the same issue as the overdue employee appraisals. Tira is supposed to conduct a root cause analysis to determine why 150 appraisals missed the deadline. So the action is for that root cause analysis. It was raised on the 10th of October. She's supposed to have done it on the 12th of November, but this action has been parked. And it's been parked, so it's not been completed, but it's no longer being pursued. And the reason was Tira resigned, and we're currently recruiting a new HR manager. So you may want to park an action that you're never going to do it anymore. But you want to keep track that, it was not completed, but you want some visibility of that action. And the final action we have here is the IT team relocation. We're going to finalize the floor plan in the D wing with the head of facilities. The owner is Kenna. And it was raised on the 19th of October, due on the 21st of December, and it's still open. So our date is the 11th of November, 2015. So of course it's still open. So I'm going to put in another action, and this action will be in line with the overdue employee appraisals. And let's suppose Hannah also has to schedule some. So she's going to schedule outstanding appraisal with Kenna. And we're going to get to Hannah. And let's suppose that this action was actually raised on the 11th of October, 2015. Now, just to show you how the formula works on this spreadsheet. So if the target date was, let's say, 10 days later, she should have got it done on the 21st of October. It automatically turns the status to overdue. Now, let's suppose she actually got this thing done. Let's say she did it today. It would turn the status automatically once she's put that in there. Let's suppose the due date was the 1st of January, 2016. Sorry, 2016. Then it's now open. So there's no issue with that action tracker, with that action item. And maybe we decide that Kenna no longer needs a review because she actually did it and Hannah forgot. We park the action. And by typing parked, it turns the status to parked. If you notice in the top section, there's a graph that shows the number of due, opened, and even closed in the last 7 days. So you can scroll up and see this gives you an overall picture of how well we're closing our actions. And that will give you one snapshot as a meeting chair if we're in control or not. I'd also encourage that you use some filters to filter out what is not relevant for that meeting. So I would encourage you that you put a filter in, and in your meetings, you really only want to look at what's overdue. So I'd click on overdue. I'd also put in the blanks and the dashes because that will allow me to add more columns in or more rows of actions as the meeting progresses. But that will just, so in a meeting, I would only be reviewing the overdue actions. But I'd expect outside of the meeting for my team to be giving me an update on what's open. I hope you found that activity useful. Please feel free to download the template and use it in your meetings if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.